Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Monday, January the 8th, 2024. And yes, you know what that means. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the playoffs. And yes, they are. They are going to the playoffs once again. They're going to face the Green Bay Packers after they beat the Washington Commanders. And the Commanders did foul Ron Rivera. That was on Sunday. But yes, it is what it is. And you know what it means? It is the playoffs game. Season finale is officially over. Yes, they are. The Bills beat the Dolphins. The Panthers had a worse season. I know I let them. I'm a Carolina Panther too. But I'm in the Dallas Cowboys fans too. I know my mom loves the Panthers too much. But I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. But anyway. But how about them Cowboys? Man. Boy oh boy. That is going to be amazing. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the playoffs. They're going to face the Packers. And they're going to move on. For the 49ers, they're the number one seed in the NFC. Well, anyway, I know you Cowboy fans don't even like the 49ers, okay? Lord. Back in the 90s, we beat them in 93 and 94 twice. And we beat the Bills twice, 93 and 94. So anyway, 2023 season, the postseason is going to be off the charts, and that's what it means, and that's what it's going to stand by. So we're going to find out and see what's going on. The Jaguars have lost to the Tennessee Titans. They are failed. They are failed to get to the playoffs. After being struggling this season, it looks like they had not making the playoffs, and they didn't. So, hopefully next year. And the Philadelphia Eagles, man, they looked terrible last night. Yesterday, they got stumped by the New York Giants. Yes, they are. And they lost. The Dallas Cowboys have won the NFC East. And they moving on to the playoffs. And they won it. They're in first place in the NFC East. The Eagles finished second. Now look at the standings now. As you just said, just what we Dr. had told. Just bear with me now. Yep. Let's going down. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Take a look at this. Cowboys 12-5. Eagles 11 wins and 6 losses. That means the Cowboys have won the NFC East. So that is amazing. Amazing when you love that. Amazing when you trust that. If you are a player here. There are no tiebreakers in the NFC East. The Detroit Lions have won the NFC North. Yes, they are. They are for good. They have just won. The Detroit Lions have they won. They're on the playoffs right now. Kansas City Chiefs, they won the NFC West. Houston, Texas, they beat the Colts last on Saturday night. Won. They just won. Trying to get this thing. Jaguars trying to get 10-10 and it's a tiebreaker, but no. It is what it is. They're going to have one more win to get the tie, but they didn't. They lost last day against the Tennessee Titans. Houston, Texas in first place, and they won at the AFC South. They're going to the playoffs. The Ravens at home, they won the AFC North. They're going to the playoffs. Browns 11-6. Buffalo Bills, they are. They beat the Dolphins. Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. They're both going to the playoffs. And that's what's going on. That's what stands right here. So now, to get to the Super Bowl, you got to get to the Super Bowl. You got to beat each teams 1, 2, 3, and you're going to the Super Bowl. So now it is what it is. That is just absolutely, absolutely unbelievable, folks. And I gotta say what? This team is hot. This team is hot. The San Francisco 49ers are all hot. You got the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. They are the team to beat. It is what it is. The game is unbelievable that you can just see how this game is all about and how it plays out here in the postseason in 2023. But yeah, this is 2024. Now you got players all over the. Now you got players all nothing. So now this whole game season is over. And we've never ever seen this so far and so fast, so good. It is what it is. But how did this plays out here in the postseason? Now, as we look again, now the NFC wildcard game. Texas going to face the Browns, and remember the Cleveland Browns are here. They are hungry. They are hungry for more. Hopefully they get to the Super Bowl. It starts at 4:30. And then you got the Chiefs and the Dolphins. Yes, the Chiefs and the Dolphins starts at 8 o'clock on Saturday night on Peacock. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Dolphins. Yes. But I hope the Chiefs, it doesn't matter if the Chiefs or the Dolphins can win it. The Buffalo Bills start at 1. Buffalo Bills facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. That starts at 1 o'clock. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys, our team. That's our team. They're facing the Green Bay Packers. And no, I'm pulling for the Cowboys. Yes, they are. I hope they win. I hope they beat the Packers for sure. And then you got the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Yes. It starts at 8:15 p.m. on NBC. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It starts at 8:15 p.m. on NBC. Whoever wins this game continue. I think the Lions gonna win. And then on January the 15th, that will be next Monday night on the Martin Luther King Day. On the Martin Luther King Day, the Buccaneers facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, that starts at 8:15. Eagles on the road facing, trying to get this team together, trying to make it to the Super Bowl. And that's what it's going to be all about for sure. That's going to be unbelievable. I can promise you that. The Eagles are going to try to make it, and that's going to have to happen. So I think this is going to be absolutely a good game for us. Yes, they are. So now, what will happen now? It is going to be great. It is going to be a great, great game for sure. Now, the 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens are having a week off. We'll see what happens for them for sure. But yes, we're going to take a look, and we're going to take a look over it right now. We go to NFL.com. I know how this thing is set up. And yes, after that, this and that's gonna continue now. Let's take a look. The Commanders, okay? The Commanders of now. Things gonna change right here. Now look at this. Commanders fire head coach Ron Rivera falling for to 13 seasons. Now it looks like it is what there are 4 to 13 seasons. Oh my! Now look at this. New Washington Commanders on Josh Harris want to wait until the end of the 2023 season to assess his head coaching situation. He did, and on Monday the Commanders fired head coach Juan Rivera. The NFL insiders Al Rapport and Tom Pelissero reporting pre-sources. The team's commissioner announced the news. Today, we've made the decision to part ways with Juan Rivera. I want to thank Juan and his wife Stephanie for all they did for the Commanders and DMV community, especially during the ownership translation. Team owner Josh Harris said in a statement on Monday. Juan helped navigate this organization through some challenging times. He is a good man and thoughtful leader who has previously contributed to this organization and the NFL. I wish the Rivera family nothing but the best moving forward. Now, this is how it was, and that's Juan Rivera's time. And although he has been a coach, well, anyway, he got fouled by Carolina Panthers, and then moved to Washington Commanders, and then started his whole team, and then he got fouled, and they had a worst 4-13 season. And I'm like, damn, what is going on? What is going on to this Washington team? But it don't matter, folks. It don't even matter for sure. I don't care whoever keeps it, and whoever knows it. But anyway, time flies. Now we go to the Dallas Cowboys, man. The Dallas Cowboys, man. Look, they just beat the pack. They just beat the Commanders. Then they're gonna face the Packers, and we're gonna beat them. All right, look at this. Now, Cowboys sideline is good. Now, Mark McCarthy, and let's go downstairs. Now, here's the look. Mike McCarthy's Dallas Cowboys future, Dak Prescott's legacy will be decided in playoffs. Now, the Dallas Cowboys season ended just how it started, with the fate of coach Mike McCarthy and the legacy of the quarterback Dak Prescott left to determine by what they do in the postseason. Moments after the Cowboys beat Washington Commanders 38-10 to secure the NFC East title on Sunday, owner Jerry Jones spoke about the team's successful regular season and the coach that led them to the number 2 seed in the playoffs. It made their third straight 12-5 season for Mike McCarthy, who became the first coach in Cowboys history with 12 games in 3 straight seasons. In the same breath that Jones complained of McCarthy for his outstanding achievement, he refused to guarantee his future as Cowboys coach beyond the playoffs. The Cowboys opened the playoffs on Sunday against the Green Bay Packers at AT&T Stadium. I just think that his record speaks for itself. I think what he's done, the fact that we put ourselves in this position over these last 3 years, I think that does speak for itself, Jones said. And we got a lot of football left in no small part, thanks to Mike and his staff, and thanks to some really outstanding football players. So we'll see how each game goes. Yes, it has. It will come, folks. It will come. Now, what Jerry Jones has done in the past, help his team gets to it. He's doing it the best time he has. It just goes to the future. And it will be McCarthy's time. It will be Dak Prescott's time. It will be the Cowboys' time for sure. And yes, it has. So it really has, folks. It's just got to be one of those times forever. So now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, they're going to be in the playoffs for sure. And yes, they are. The NFL is getting better and better. The Cleveland Browns, the Baltimore Ravens, they're the number one seed in the NFC. The 49ers are the number one seed in the NFC. And what we're going on about is now, can the Kansas City Chiefs do it again? Going back to the Super Bowl. Going back to the Super Bowl in 5 years. If they're going to win the Super Bowl for the third time in 5 years, maybe Patrick Mahomes and his team. Although they have a long way to go, although they did win that game. So it's going to be fun to watch here, for sure. And yes, it has going to be a fun watch for them, for sure. It is what it is, folks. But hey, it is going to be a good one. It's going to be a really, actually good one, folks. So, we'll see what happens. So, the Detroit Lions, man. Detroit Lions, they are in the playoffs for the first time. But absolutely knows it. Because Detroit Lions have been in the postseason, and they never been in the AFC in the championship. They never been in the championship for real. And I gotta tell you what, Detroit Lions, they're gonna be bailed today. They're gonna be bailed this postseason. They are going to be bailed this postseason. We don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for real, for sure. This is actually a best team, good looking team here. And all I gotta say is, wow. Are this team ready? Are this team ready? The Browns are gonna be ready. But I don't think they're gonna catch. They're gonna do this. I don't think they're gonna beat Detroit for real. Because Detroit had a lot of passing. Detroit has no remorse. The Lions had no remorse how to do it. They beat the Vikings yesterday. They beat the Vikings yesterday 30-20. So it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I cannot believe what I'm gonna see. So you're gonna know you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that for real. I can absolutely sure. Now what is gonna happen? What is gonna happen this season for sure? It's gonna happen this season for sure. But man, I don't care what ESPN says, but whoever knows it. But look, I mean, this is how it's going to end. This is how it's going to end in Super Bowl 48. I mean, Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 58 is just around the corner. But anyway, it will wait until the 11th in February. So now out February 11th. So now, anyway, what is going to happen here? I know the San Francisco 49ers have been there before. They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. That was last year. Last year, they beat the 49ers. They got stopped by the Philadelphia Eagles, and they got shut down real bad. The Eagles did won the NFC Championship, but they did fail to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So what is going to happen? We don't know for sure. We don't even know for real for sure. That's going to be a good one, folks. It's going to be a great one. So we're going to see what happens here this season. We're going to see what happens this postseason. So the wild card is on. NFL wild card is on Saturday and Sunday and Monday night. Yes. Anyway, anything can happen. Okay, let's go to take a look at this. Let's take a look again. Now, let's go back again. Now, the AFC wildcard game. The Houston Texans, the one that beat the Indianapolis Colts on Saturday night, facing the Cleveland Browns. That starts at 4:30 on Saturday. And then at Saturday night, the defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, facing the Miami Dolphins. That will be 8 o'clock at the AFC wildcard. And then January the 14th, 2024, Buffalo Bills were facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, they are facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. That starts at 1 o'clock right here on CBS. Starts at 1 o'clock on CBS, and it will happen here. It will happen this Sunday afternoon. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys, that's our team right now. They're going to be facing, we're going to be facing the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers starts at 4:30. It will be on Sunday. I hope the Cowboys win. And then 8:15, the NFC wildcard, Detroit Lions. They will be facing the Los Angeles Rams. That will be January the 14th. That will be on Sunday night. And then we wipe out the wild card. That will be next Monday night. The Philadelphia Eagles looking to get themselves together when they're facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will be starting next Monday night. I hope the Eagles gonna beat them. They need to beat the Buccaneers. That will be it. And that will be it to the wild card, and then the rest of the story. But look, it is the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. It is the wild card. It's a playoffs, and it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down in this postseason. We got the wild card. We got the division, and then we got the championship, and then we got going to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Starts on February 11th. And I hope the Dallas Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl, because they never won the Super Bowl since 1996. They never won the Super Bowl since 1996 when they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. But hey, it is what it is. Look, they got to go out there and face the number one seed, hopefully, to the San Francisco 49ers. Back in early 1990s, we beat down twice. 93 and 94. Then we faced the Buffalo Bills, and we beat down twice. 93 and 94. And what happened here? It will happen probably this Sunday. I hope we beat the Packers. I hope we go to the division, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that will be it for now. This is Joseph Crudup. Please subscribe this video and like me on YouTube and subscribe this video. Until then, check this out on the Joseph Crudup Network 2. Repeat, the Joseph Crudup Network 2. Live on the Joseph Crudup Live Show. Until then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, take care.